Today he is where? He is in the Malawi parliament. He's a member of parliament. He participated in the elections recently and he's been elected, walhamdulillah. Why? Because Snake Imam. Snake Imam in Zimbabwe. We call him Snake Imam. Jahid. This Imam Abu Bakr Yakiti. It took us about, I don't know how many hours to get to this Imam in rural Zimbabwe. etc. And then he says, I'm the Imam here, but I'm also the Imam at another masjid there across that mountain. Sheikh, mountain is very far, Sheikh. How are you the Imam there? The number of stories we have, Sheikh Jayed. In fact, we have a WhatsApp group called Imam Stories. We've got volunteers in each of the country groups, a volunteer in the Nigeria group, a volunteer in the Malawi group. Every day, they then forward these stories that stand out to the IDP Stories group, Imam Stories group, right? Just that some that come to mind. Imam Kazembe in Malawi, subhanallah, Jayid, at the retreat, this guy, he's got this passion, I want to get involved in politics. I want to get involved in politics, Jayid. Now, we are Imam Development Program, but alhamdulillah, assisted him with many courses, this, that, etc., etc. Today he is where? He is in the Malawi parliament. He's a member of parliament. He participated in the elections recently and he's been elected, alhamdulillah. Why? Because he felt that yes, the position of the Imam allowed him to understand the needs of his community, right? But he saw that so many of these needs in the community, as the Imam, he would not be able to address them. That, there's structural issues above his pay grade. And so, alhamdulillah, he is now member of parliament. There's Snake Imam in Zimbabwe. We call him Snake Imam. Jahid. There's Imam Abu Bakr Yakiti. Young guy. It took us about, I don't know how many hours to get to this Imam in rural Zimbabwe. This Imam, so he's got like some chickens and these things, but they are like, the cage is like, in the air, is hanging from the tree. Sheikh, why you got them up there? She says, no, because snakes. This area is infested with snakes. So his Wendy house, it's like a wooden house, small one. He's insulated it inside with plastic everywhere. Complete plastic. It's like a sauna inside. Sheikh, why you got the plastic? Because snakes. Snakes come in all the time. 2 weeks after we left him, he was bitten by a snake, rushed to hospital, and he survived, alhamdulillah. Anyway, Imam Abu Bakr Yakiti asked him, what do you wish for, etc. He had a personal wish, which was to perform Hajj, and he had another wish. He says that he's got 6 madrasa students that are studying with him there, or they were studying with him, but a certain international non-Muslim charity has assisted the family with the school fees, $100 a year for those 6 kids, $600. But the condition was what? Condition was that they are not allowed to come to madrasa. So his wish was what? In the month of Ramadan, we have the Imam Wish campaign. His wish was, I wish somebody could cover $600 so that my madrasa students can come back to madrasa. And the parents of those kids, they are Muslims. But they say, Sheikh, what can we do? Our kid needs to go to school. I mean, either you sort it out or somebody is going to sort it out. And it's very important to remember, Dr. Yahya. You would say, but how come? I would never allow that. I'd rather my kid stays at home than, he goes to a school like this or these people pay. But remember, if you're in a community where Islam was 50%, then Islam went down to 40%. Islam is down to 30%. In the parents' lives, Islam might be down to 5%. So they don't see it from your perspective. They don't see it from your angle that, this is important. The kid needs to go to madrasa. He needs to learn about Islam. It's not important. Jayid. Samantha and Sumayya are like the same things, subhanAllah. Jayid. Allah musta'an. And so, alhamdulillah, within a few hours, somebody covered the $600. This Imam, he got that wish covered. Then he got a wish for a brand new house built, so we don't have to worry about the snakes. And then he got his wish, young guy, he wished to go for Hajj. Jayid, alhamdulillah, that was covered and he performed his Hajj, mashallah, tabarakallah. Another Imam, Imam Ali Mutundu. Imam Ali Mutundu, it took us 5 hours with a Land Cruiser to get to Imam Ali Mutundu's masjid. And why do we visit every Imam at his masjid? Because only then can you understand his hal, his situation, his context. In fact, last month, we traveled at the Imam Development Program around 6,000 kilometers visiting Imams across different countries. Right? Last month we hit a record. Hit a record. Over 50 Imams we visited, alhamdulillah. Anyway, back to Imam Ali Mutundu. Ali Mutundu! I have the video on our YouTube channel. Come to him after 5 hours with a Land Cruiser. I'm recording. Sheikh, mashallah, we are here. Where are we? We're in the middle of nowhere, mashallah, that, etc. And then he says, I'm the Imam here, but I'm also the Imam at another masjid there across that mountain. Sheikh, mountain is very far, Sheikh. How are you the Imam there? No, every second Jumu'ah, one Jumu'ah I make here, and then next week I go there, and my father makes Salatul Zuhr here. Why does your father make Zuhr? He should make Jumu'ah. He is not learned, and so he makes Zuhr Salah. He doesn't know how to do the khutbah, etc. And where do you go? Yeah, I go there on the other side of the mountain to a masjid on that side, a community there. Okay, how long does it take you to get there? I leave after Fajr, and it takes me about I think 5 or 6 hours, and then I reach there. Sheikh, what do you mean? 5, 6 hours by what? Car, bus, aeroplane, what? No, I walk. You walk. I was not expecting this. I have the video. You walk? Yeah, I walk. And then you walk back another 5, 6 hours? No, after Jumu'ah, maybe about 6, 7 hours. Why 6, 7? I'm tired after Jumu'ah, so I walk a bit slower, subhanAllah. Shahid. Unbelievable. Sheikh, he says, yeah, that's normal. I mean, there's nothing like ajib. That's the norm. And I remember, subhanAllah, even in the country of Fiji, Jayid, was there with an Indian Maulana, Indian Sheikh. And he mentions that, every second Friday or every Friday, he takes a bus 3, 4 hours and he walks this side until he reaches a revert community to deliver the Jumu'ah there, and then he returns. And these are the unsung heroes of the ummah. The Imam gig and the ulama gig, sometimes it's like a pyramid, it's like a triangle. You got the cream of the crop there, mashallah, but you got the masses at the bottom. Right? I remember a story of Imam Ubaidah, and inshallah this year he will be going for Hajj. Imam Ubaidah Piri from Zambia. He requested for a wheelchair for an old woman in his community. From Durban, we sent the wheelchair to Johannesburg. From Johannesburg, it then went to Zambia, Lusaka. From Lusaka, it eventually reached him. He sends a picture. He's carrying the wheelchair on his shoulders. It's all wrapped up, and he's taking it to this lady's house. Sheikh, why are you pushing? Why are you carrying it? Why not open it, push it? He says, no, because it was all wrapped up, and the taxi dropped him off about 3 kilometers before that woman's house, and he didn't want to give it to her while it's dirty. He wanted to gift it to her nice and clean. So he carried, every Friday we have this thing, #Hero Imam. So he was the hero Imam on that Friday, subhanAllah. He might not be the Imam with the greatest ijaza and the best tajweed and memorize the most number of hadith, most likely not. But in the eyes of that old auntie, he's a hero Imam. He is a hero Imam in her eyes, Jayid. And so that's part of our mandate, to make these Imams heroes in the eyes of their community. Back to Imam Ali Mutundu. Ali Mutundu, we recorded the video, we sent it around, alhamdulillah, and mashallah, it went a bit viral. Not only did Imam Ali Mutundu receive a motorcycle, but plus minus another 30 Imams also received motorcycles, alhamdulillah. We did a launch good campaign. But Dr. Yahya, in the Ummah you have hasad. Jade, you have hasad, you have jealousy, you have the sicknesses of the heart. So, for example, Imam Ali Mutundu, amongst other, African Imams, etc., why is he getting attention? We all, Jade, so people start talking. WhatsApp messages, anonymous WhatsApp messages. No, I don't think, we must investigate. We can't just believe people, and we mustn't jump on the bandwagon, or, all of these type of things. Another message that in the video, he had, he was wearing a logo, the Halal Something Authority. Somebody is like, you know what? I don't think he's so poor. He's got this halal authority thing, so maybe he's working for the halal authority. Maybe he's got money. Maybe he's just lying. Subhanallah. Imagine, maybe somebody in Australia. You were originally from Zimbabwe, so your friend sees the video, says, "Brother, isn't you from Zimbabwe?" Yeah. I'm from. Do you know this Imam? See this video. Oh, interesting. Very difficult for you to say, no, I don't know who he is. You must make up some. No, I've left Zimbabwe now. It's 5 years. I'll check with my cousin who's in Harare. He might know. Send it to the cousin. cousin doesn't know, but he also can't just say, I don't know. Uh, I don't know, but today there's so too many Alibabas around. We have to be careful. Subhanallah, it reached a point that Imam Ali Mutundu, he said, you know what, remove that video. Also, I want you guys to send the coordinator to my village, and then I want to go with the coordinator, and we will measure the distance between my village and that other village on the other side of the mountain. We want to measure it to see, whether I'm speaking the truth with regards to how long I used to walk. And then we want to go there and interview the people in that village, whether I do come or not, because of all of the social media nonsense. I mean, subhanallah, you do nothing. And then when there are people who are doing, then you become this, peanut gallery. You're doing nothing, but you wouldn't even help, and you become a barrier. Allah musta'an, Jahid, Allah musta'an. Mushkila. And so, ala kulli hal, alhamdulillah, Imam Ali Mutundu is still busy and he's doing whatever he needs to do, alhamdulillah.